As we inch closer to the halfway point of the MLS Next Pro season, some teams are beginning to separate themselves from the pack in the Eastern Conference. And one of those teams has been Revolution II, who closed the month of May with 4 straight wins. Vital to Revolution II's success this season has been a league-best attack, which racked up 27 goals through the schedule's first 11 games.
Obviously, it was a very strong start to the season. There are a couple of bumps in the road, but I think we're starting to find their groove, especially offensively.
Revolution II scored multiple goals in 8 of their first 11 games and have oftentimes been the comeback kids, winning 2 games when conceding the first goal and twice erasing multi-goal deficits to come away with 3 points.
Great. There's belief. There's an understanding that we have to have patience in games, and there's momentum shifts in games, and we believe that we can catch that momentum at the right times. And one of the things that we've done, I think, well, is we tend to continue to get stronger as the game goes on, and I think that helps us with strong finishes.
When they're not simply blowing the doors off of teams, Revs II have also shown an ability to win with defense, earning back-to-back clean sheet victories at the end of May. Throughout the course of a 28-game season, any successful group will need that ability to win multiple different ways.
It's so valuable. I think, of course we want to win as much as we can without conceding goals, but at the end of the day, sometimes, teams we play against have great forwards, good teams offensively, and I think we have been doing a good job recently kind of like shutting them down and being able to keep a clean sheet, which is really important, whether it's for our confidence as a defender, but also for the forwards, knowing that, they can get a goal and they might not have to score another time to be able to secure the W, so I think it's really important.
Results are always great, but obviously development is key in MLS Next Pro, and Revs II have been able to do that as well, giving 12 different teenagers professional minutes through just 11 games.
When you're thrust upon sort of a professional environment, there's a tendency, first and foremost, to just have nerves, and I think they have adapted well to that. They've been able to assert their personalities in the match and had basically create and have an impact. And so I believe that for me, with those young guys, it's more about them just getting comfortable with the level and being confident in kind of what has made them stand out as a youth player, to now trying to figure out how do they sort of continue to have that success at the next level.
With so many young players playing key roles, it's also important to have a balance of more experienced veteran leaders to provide guidance. And one player who's unquestionably stepped into one of those roles is French center back Pierre Cayet.
I think what he brings to the table, first and foremost, is he shows by example every day on the field. He is the hardest working guy, the most intense guy. He's got a lot of passion that he brings to the game. And so I think he brings that spirit of competitiveness that's important for a player to succeed at the next level.
Coach relies on me to kind of like give the guys around me some tips on the field as well as off the field, and I think I've demonstrated that this year so far in helping the team offensively as well. But I would say definitely being much more consistent, much more mature in the way I play, much more simple as well, but taking on that leadership role as well.
Cayet joined Revs II ahead of the 2021 season after playing collegiate soccer at Temple University. And the 23-year-old defender has now made more than 50 professional appearances wearing the Revolution crest, spending much of this season playing alongside rookie Victor Souza.
I love playing alongside Pierre, and I'd say he's definitely one of the more prominent leaders in our group. He's an older, more experienced guy. He's been at the club for a while, and he makes everything easier. Like, playing alongside him is great.
Cayet spent the 2023 preseason training with the Revolution's first team, appearing in multiple matches against the likes of the Philadelphia Union and FC Cincinnati. It's an experience the young defender said provided valuable lessons heading into the Next Pro campaign.
It was big. It was a great pleasure being with them. I think I learned a lot from some of the guys like Dave Romney and everything. I think, kind of like, how do I see myself with them? Maybe playing a little more simple, being more vocal as well. And the first team and second team don't play the same way, of course, but I think being able to adjust based on the coach and the way they are trying to play, it's also huge. It's also, it's a skills, so I think I learned a lot from that preseason.
Having tasted first-team action in preseason, Cayet's ultimate goal is to take that next step on the pathway with an MLS contract. And he knows the only way to achieve that objective is to keep putting in the work each and every day.
Yeah, of course, my goal is to come to the first team. I've been here 3 years, and I think, the organization has given me a lot of, trust in me, and I think I'm in a position where if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'll be able to play with them someday. And I just think right now all I gotta do is focus on myself, being able to control what I can control, do my best with the second team, and I have no regrets. At the end of the day, I know something great is gonna happen. It's just a matter of time.